When it comes to luck, you make your own. Namaskar everyone, welcome to Headlines of the Day. In this video, we are going to discuss major headlines of the Hindu. And our first important headline is Center clears 19,744 crore green hydrogen mission. It is available on page number 1. And here related to paper 3 environment and energy section say in this article we have to know about National Green Hydrogen Mission, its objectives and what is green hydrogen. So friends, recently government approved the National Green Hydrogen Mission, which is aimed at making India the global hub for the production of green hydrogen. And do you know friends, National Hydrogen Mission was launched in August 2021 with a view to cutting down carbon emissions and increasing the use of renewable sources of energy. And now let's learn about green hydrogen. It is defined as hydrogen produced by splitting water into hydrogen and oxygen using renewable electricity, right? Our next important headline is Silent Valley bird species number goes up to 175. It is available on page number 5. And here related to the paper 3 environment section say in this article we have to know about Silent Valley National Park. So friends, recently a bird survey conducted at the Silent Valley National Park identified 141 species, of which 17 were new. And do you know friends, Silent Valley was declared as the national park in 1984 and formally inaugurated in the year 1985. Our next important headline is The Values of Local Self-Governance. It is available on page number 6. And here related to paper 2 Polity and Governance say in this article we have to know why should local governments be empowered and why are they weak despite constitutional reforms and how can the idea of local self governance be revived. तो दोस्तों ये सारे पॉइंट्स यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छे से कवर्ड हैं. बाकी अगर हम ओवरव्यू देखें तो इन दिसंबर 1992 Parliament passed the 73rd and 74th constitutional amendments which instituted panchayats and municipalities respectively. But despite these reforms, local self-governments are often seen to be ineffective in addressing even the most basic needs of citizens, right? बाकी अदर पॉइंट्स के लिए यू कैन गो थ्रू दिस आर्टिकल एंड इससे रिलेटेड कंटेंट हमारी वेबसाइट पे भी अवेलेबल है, तो आप वहां से भी कुछ पॉइंट्स देख सकते हैं. आर नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट हेडलाइन इज जल्लीकट्टू कल्चरल प्रैक्टिस और क्रुएलिटी. इट इज अवेलेबल ऑन पेज नंबर 8 एंड ये रिलेटेड है पेपर 1 आर्ट एंड कल्चर से एंड पेपर 2 गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसीज एंड इंटरवेंशन से भी इसको लिंक किया जा सकता है. इन दिस आर्टिकल वी हैव टू नो अबाउट जल्लीकट्टू, इश्यूज लिंक्ड टू इट, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट स्टैंड एंड सुप्रीम कोर्ट्स ऑब्जर्वेशंस एंड व्हाट लाइज अहेड. तो दोस्तों इसको कल ही हमारी वेबसाइट पे बहुत अच्छे से कवर किया गया है एंड लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में. उसके अलावा अगर हम ओवरव्यू देखें तो जल्लीकट्टू इज अ रिलीजियस एंड कल्चरल इवेंट सेलिब्रेटेड बाय द पीपल ऑफ तमिलनाडु, राइट? आवर नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट हेडलाइन इज व्हाई हैज हाई पावर लद्दाख कमिटी बीन फॉर्म्ड. It is available on page number 8 and here related to paper 2 Polity and Governance. In this article we have to know about 6th schedule and why is Ladakh asking for protection of region under the 6th schedule of the constitution and what has been government's response and what is the mandate of the newly constituted committee. So friends, recently Center has constituted a high powered committee to discuss measures to protect Ladakh's unique culture, language and employment. And do you know friends, 6th schedule under Article 244 of the Constitution protects the autonomy of tribal populations through the creation of autonomous development councils which can frame laws on land, public health and agriculture. And as of now, 10 autonomous councils exist in Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. Our next important headline is Acid Attack Victims Failed by Lack of a Cohesive Law Legal Process. It is available on page number 12 and ये related paper 1 social issues से and paper 2 polity and governance से भी इसको लिंक किया जा सकता है. In this article we have to know how prevalent are acid attacks in India, what is the law on acid attacks, victim compensation and care and what more steps need to be taken in this context. तो दोस्तों इसको हमारी वेबसाइट पे बहुत अच्छे से कवर किया गया है एंड लिंक यू नो कि कहाँ मिलेगा. उसके अलावा अगर हम ओवरव्यू देखें तो National Crime Records Bureau's data reveals that in 2011 there were 83 acid attacks, but in 2021 it grew to 176. And West Bengal and Uttar Pradesh consistently record the highest numbers of acid attacks, generally accounting for nearly 50% of cases. Our next important headline is Cabinet Panel Clears Scheme to Upgrade Prasad Bharti. It is available on page number 12 and here related paper to polity and governance. In this article, we have to know features and objectives of Broadcasting Infrastructure Network Development Scheme. तो दोस्तों, recently government has approved the Central Sector Broadcasting Infrastructure and Network Development Scheme and it will financially support Prasar Bharati in expansion and upgradation of its broadcast infrastructure, content development and civil works, right? Our next and last important headline is cards, mobile, net banking, top complaint areas at Banking Ombudsman RBI. It is available on page number 14 and here related to paper 3 economy section. In this article, we have to know what are the findings of Reserve Bank of India's report for Ombudsman schemes, consumer education and protection cells. So friends, according to RBI's recent report, issues related to debit cards, mobile electronic bankings were the top grounds of complaints received at the Office of Banking Ombudsman during April 1st to November 2021, right? तो दोस्तों, आज के लिए इतना ही. Thanks for listening. For regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.